We've got Representative Lee Zeldin, a Republican from New York, on the phone with us now. Representative Zeldin, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, happy to be here, Charles.
Okay, a major shockwaves, major news. Give us your assessment. Where does the party go from here?
Well, right now, I mean, everyone is, as far as the House Republicans go, processing the news. It was an emotional conference announcement, a surprise announcement. And over the course of a couple of decades in service here in Washington, the Speaker has positively impacted a lot of his colleagues, a lot of victories through the years. So right now, I think it's a moment where people are reflecting on some of the brighter days of his time. And I'm sure that, as far as the path forward and what to do next, I mean, that will start in earnest.
You start in earnest right now, but you start in the midst of amazing turmoil within the party, a lot of different visions on what it should be, what conservatism is, what ultimately will win out with the American public. And it feels like maybe it all boils down to this Planned Parenthood vote being enough of an issue to stop or shut down our economy, to prove a point, whether the numbers are there or not. Is this something that you think now the new speaker, whoever it is, could rally around and say, yes, let's take a stand?
I think on many different issues that are facing our country, whoever is going to be leading the conference, whether it's in the House, the Senate, whoever the next president is, there are so many challenges facing our country. I think that that there is so much frustration amongst the American public, a love for country. People want to see our country head in a better direction than it is right now. So there are so many different issues facing whoever takes over.
But is Planned Parenthood the issue that we should be looking at as the one that the Republican Party is going to use now to galvanize, or at least to make a stand right now?
Again, I think it's one of several. I mean, I think that you have, you still have a lot of people who are working hard to stop a really flawed nuclear deal with Iran. I mean, there's issues impacting our veterans and Veterans Affairs, health care. There are so many issues, and you have members. You have 247 House Republicans, for example, from all across the country, and each of us prioritize different issues at the top of the list. So it's a conference that maybe if you were deeply in the minority like the House Democrats are, I mean, then you just follow whatever Nancy Pelosi tells you to follow, and there's less individualism, and there's less intelligent, diverse insight. But I will tell you, from knowing my colleagues here over the course of the last several months since being sworn in January, there's a lot of diversity. Some people prioritize pro-family issues. Others are prioritizing others at the very top of their list.
All right. Representative Lee Zeldin, we really appreciate you calling in at this really crazy time for Washington, D.C.